Ulhak from the northern end. Straight to the fielder. Gone! Brilliant diving catch. They made it look so easy.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Got right in behind it.
No!
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. Out!
Yeah!
Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Couldn't have hit that any better.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
9 runs added in that over. Australia are 4 for 24. Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Solid defence, very compact.
Yes!
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. No interest in that one from the batter. Afridi will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
The end of the over. Frustration for the batting side as another over goes by without any runs. This has really got to change.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Brilliant diving stop. This could be trouble.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that. Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batsman, the umpire says that's the first of two.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. Times it nicely.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Beaten on the drive.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Edge. What a ball.
Carey is seemingly content with holding the strike. Decides against taking the single.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky not to chip it straight to the fielder.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Australia are 4 for 41.
Yep. No.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yes.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
10 runs added there. Australia are 4 for 51. 4 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Nice bowling.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Yes. No.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Well, that's the end of a great display of bowling. No score from it. Nicely putting pressure on the batters.
Wait. No.
This should be close.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
timed that brilliantly.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Time that perfectly.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. No shot offered.
A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Wait, yes.
Nicely played.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait, yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Loud appeal.
Yes.
Green shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Afridi with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
End of the over. 9 off it. Australia are 4 for 68. Finds the fielder with that shot. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Great shot.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Straight to the fielder. They've managed to follow up a slow start with some good scoring in these last few overs. A 3D from the south end. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and then find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Green will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap. Not much you can do when you bowl a slower ball like that.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
A bit of a sluggish start, but they're putting that to rights now. Scoring rate heading in the right direction at the moment. Hit that hard, nailed it.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Doesn't beat the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
End of the over, 8 off it. Australia are 4 for 91.
Wait. Yes.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Yep. No.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Wait. Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Big shout.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Wait. Yes. No.
Could be close.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Australia get through another over. Only 1 from it.
Oh, Hark just needs to continue finding good spots now.
Right there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Right there.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Right there.
Big appeal.
Right there.
Strong appeal. Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Looking good so far. No issue with the bounce. Certainly no issue with the line. A change of decision. Cummins out. A great delivery. And it seemed to be a simple decision for the umpire. Such a big wicket to send this one back without scoring.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Nice bowling.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yes. No.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait. Wait there. Oh, nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
A 3D ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Wait. Well bowled.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Nawaz is coming into the attack. We'll see the left arm from the south end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Keeper.
There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Chance to run two.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Hold on. Yes. No.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Wait.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. A little late on that, no runs scored.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the northern end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Beaten on the drive.
Wait. Yep. Go.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait. Yep. Go.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Loud shout. Pakistan having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Pitching in line, just a case now on if it's hitting the stumps. The decision will stand by the narrowest of margins. Fortune favours the batter on this occasion, staying with the umpire's call despite it clipping the stumps.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Catch it. Yes.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. A few moves made in the field.
Stark has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Right on.
Stark shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Nawaz with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
8 runs added there. Australia are 7 for 120.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there. Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away. A well-directed short ball sways out of the way. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Great shot through the gap.
Yep, yep.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
3 added in that over. Australia are 7 for 123. Nawaz from the south end.
Yeah.
Thick edge.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Hold on.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep, yep.
They'll get at least 1. A couple on offer here. Big edge.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Gotcha.
Good shot.
Yeah.
A beauty.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Australia weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Yeah.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Some adjustments to the field.
Perfect technique and placement.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Well bowled.
right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Yep, brilliant shot that.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Khan will be disappointed with that delivery.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
A bit of a sluggish start, but they're putting that to rights now. Scoring rate heading in the right direction at the moment.
A well-directed short ball, but sways out of the way. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Misses everything.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball. Left alone and easily through to the keeper. No interest in that one from the batter. Nawaz will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
The end of the over. Frustration for the batting side as another over goes by without any runs. This has really got to change.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Zampa, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep.
Great shot.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Bit of a change up in the field now. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
11 runs added there. Australia are 8 for 155.
Yes.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah.
Great shot, great timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap, perfect timing.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Hold on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Right on.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
End of the over, 7 off it. Australia are 8 for 162. Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. A well-directed short ball sways out of the way this time.
Yes.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Hold on.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler. Ah.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yeah. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yeah.
Into the gap, nice shot.
No.
End of the over, 5 off it. Australia are 8 for 167.
Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowler. Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Gotcha.
Superbly played through the covers for 4.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Wait. Yes.
Taken! The catch that seals the game, never in doubt.
That's it. They're all out. An amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.